My name is Miki Xiao. I'm from class 241 TE24. This is my E-Math assignment presentation. So for question 1, the formula given over here, I applied this formula, but I substituted B and C with the cell number. So B over here is F4, C over here is H4. So I substituted that in along with the other cell numbers for the other variables. The dollar sign represents absolute cell reference, meaning B and C is not always constant. The values can change, so the dollar sign ensures that as the formula is applied down, it will apply accordingly and I will get the numbers below. So as I change this value, the table of values will change also. For the graph, question 2, the blue graph represents x squared. The orange graph represents x squared plus bx plus c. As I change this, I will get different shapes, the different curves. So for example, 2 and 4. So it will give me different curves. The y-axis values are given over here. So the maximum will be a 39 and the minimum will be 3, as you can see here. And for the x values, it will be here, maximum 5, minimum -5. For question 3, the numerical discriminant, the value over here, I got it by applying the quadratic formula, but only whatever that's in the square root. So b squared minus 4ac. A is 1, c again is h4, and f4 is b. So I applied the formula here, once again adding the dollar sign. For the solutions, x1 and x2, I applied the whole quadratic formula. So negative b minus square root, this m11 comes from over here, the discriminant, divided by 2. For x1 is a negative, for x2 is a positive to get both solutions. And as I change these values, I will get a different discriminant and different solutions. For question 4, I can derive that B will control the horizontal shift of the graph, meaning whether the graph will shift left and right, and C will control the vertical shift, whether it shifts up and or down. So if B is less than 0, so for instance -4, the graph shifted to the right. If B is more than 0, positive, it will shift to the left. Similarly, C, if it's a negative, it will shift down. If C is a positive, it will shift up from the basic graph. For question 5, the discriminant value, if it is positive, there will be 2 real solutions. So I'll use 4 and 3. 2 solutions, x1, x2. If it's negative, so for example 4 and 8, negative discriminant will give me no solutions. And if my discriminant value is 0, there will be only one solution. x1 and x2 will be the same. So that's how I got the values, the discriminant values, and that's my conclusion. That's the end of my presentation video. Thank you for your kind attention.